I used to think the worst part of delivering pizza was getting stiffed on tips. That was before the night I stopped halfway up a stranger's driveway and realized the house wasn't the destination. It was just the beginning. I was working the late shift, closing, actually. It was one of those slow nights where time drags and every order feels like a blessing just to stay awake. Around 11:40 p.m., an order came in. Large pepperoni, extra cheese, no contact delivery. Nothing unusual. Except for the note. Leave at side door. Do not knock. Cash under mat. I remember reading it twice. It wasn't weird. People ask for no contact all the time. But something about side door rubbed me wrong. Most houses barely have one you can access easily. Still, money's money. The address was about 15 minutes out, on the edge of town, the kind of place where streetlights thin out and houses sit too far apart. I almost asked the manager to reassign it, but I didn't want to sound paranoid over a delivery note. So I took it. The drive there was quiet. Too quiet. No cars, no people, just trees lining both sides of the road like they were leaning in, watching. My GPS signal started glitching about halfway there, recalculating every few seconds, like it couldn't decide where I was. Eventually, I found the place. Or at least, I thought I did. The house sat back from the road, barely visible behind overgrown bushes. No porch light, no lights inside at all, actually. Just a dark shape against the darker sky. I checked the address again. It matched. I pulled into the driveway, gravel crunching way louder than it should have. The sound echoed like the night itself was empty enough to carry it farther. I grabbed the pizza, stepped out, and immediately felt it. That feeling. Like you're not alone. But you should be. I told myself to hurry. Drop the pizza, grab the cash, leave. Simple. But when I got to the front door, there was no mat, no light, no welcome sign, nothing. Just a door, closed, silent. I stood there longer than I should have, waiting, listening. I don't know for what. Finally, I remembered the note. Side door. Right. I walked around the house, my phone flashlight cutting through the darkness in a thin, shaky beam. The grass brushed against my legs, damp and cold. There were no sounds, no insects, no wind. Just nothing. And then I saw it. A narrow path leading to the side of the house. And a door. Slightly open. That's when I should have left. I know that now. But at the time I just thought, maybe they're expecting me. Maybe that's why it's open. So I stepped closer. "Hello?" I called out. No answer. The door creaked as I pushed it a little wider. Inside, it was pitch black, but I could smell something. Not food, not trash. Something damp, old, wrong. I hesitated at the threshold, debating whether to just leave the pizza and go. That's when I noticed the mat. inside the doorway, not outside. And under it, I could see something. Money. Folded, exactly like the note said. My heart started beating faster. Something about that detail, how specific it was, made it feel planned. Like I had been expected to follow every step. I crouched down, keeping one eye on the darkness inside, and reached for the mat. That's when I heard it. A sound. From inside. Not footsteps. Not movement. Breathing. Slow. Deep. Close. I froze. Every instinct in my body screamed at me to run, but I couldn't move. I just stayed there, half crouched, hand inches from the mat, listening. The breathing stopped. Silence again. But worse this time, because now I knew it wasn't empty. I grabbed the cash without counting it, dropped the pizza right there at the doorway, and stood up as fast as I could. And that's when the door moved. Not fully, just a little more open. From the inside. I didn't see a face, I didn't see a person, just darkness shifting, like something was standing right behind it. And then a whisper, right at the edge of hearing. Wait. I ran. I didn't care about the pizza, the money, anything. I ran back to my car, nearly slipping on the gravel, fumbling with my keys like I'd forgotten how hands worked. I got in, locked the doors, and started the engine. As I reversed out of the driveway, my headlights swept across the house. For just a second, the side door was fully open, and something was standing there. Tall. Too tall. Watching me. I sped off faster than I ever had in my life. I didn't look back. I didn't stop until I hit a main road with actual streetlights and other cars. When I got back to the store, my manager asked why I looked like I'd seen a ghost. I told him everything. He just stared at me. Then he checked the order system. There was no record of that address. No order. No payment logged. Nothing. I even checked the cash I grabbed. It wasn't normal bills. They were older, worn, and every single one had the same year printed on it. 1936. I quit that job the next day. But sometimes, late at night, when I'm trying to sleep, I hear it again. That whisper, right behind me. Wait.